Well, Brian, we just found out both Guilford and Rockingham County schools are moving to remote learning tomorrow due to winter weather concerns. Many slick conditions on roads and bridges could be expected overnight.
Yeah, it's just going to be one of those iffy situations heading into early tomorrow morning. Overnight, we're going to start to see precipitation moving in while temperatures are just above or very near freezing. And then as we go through the morning, I do think temperatures will fall to around 32, 31, or even down to 30 degrees. And the colder it gets, obviously, the more detrimental it is to the road network. Right now, it looks like the precipitation is going to be relatively light. On top of that, just marginally cold. So for the moment, bridges and overpasses seem to be most at risk for tomorrow, and then we'll eventually warm to rain as we go through the morning into the afternoon. As you can see on your screen, the entire area under at least a winter weather advisory, if not a winter storm warning, which is reserved for the mountains. This all doesn't go into effect until midnight tonight. In fact, if you look out the window, you're saying, what storm? It's perfectly sunny outside. And the storm itself hasn't even really developed yet. We have a few scattered clouds over Montgomery County, kind of bleeding into Randolph. We notice an area, a little bit of precipitation beginning to develop near Jacksonville, Florida. It's starting to throw some clouds into Charleston and Hilton Head. This is where our storm is beginning to brew. It hasn't even developed yet. And then another component of it's going to develop across the west. That part of it has begun to develop over Oklahoma, over parts of Kansas. This is going to help spawn some energy near Galveston and New Orleans, which will help trigger a second part of the storm system. So there's a lot of moving parts, and they'll be moving our way. It's just that very few of it has really kind of developed and started to make its move in our area as of yet. The key is, though, it's cold, and usually we have storm systems beginning to develop. The winds out ahead of the storm actually become more southerly, and so we warm up as the moisture begins to arrive. The difference is that we're going to have a northeast wind throughout the majority of this event, and that's going to lock in a steady flow of cold, dry air at the surface, which is going to keep our temperatures cold enough for some wintry precipitation. Farther west, we're in the mid to upper 30s right now, closer to 40 in the Piedmont Triad. Your forecast today does eventually bring us some sunshine over the area. We've had plenty of that so far. Then increasing clouds later tonight. By tomorrow morning, around 6 a.m., we will have a 50-50 chance for some freezing rain and sleet. Looks to be the primary precipitation type when this begins. 32, the startup temperature in the foothills, with temperatures holding steady near the freezing mark. Likely some sleet, freezing rain, possibly mixing with some snow in places like Mount Airy and North Wilkesboro in the early morning. Mostly snow and sleet, I think, for the mountains, but there will be some light glazing on some of the trees as well. Hour-by-hour forecast, this is a better illustration of how this could play out. Clouds arrive late. You can see the area of pink starting to overtake the area. It would likely be freezing rain or possibly a mix of freezing rain and sleet with those colder temperatures down at the surface. You can see us warming to rain from south to north as we go through the morning or midday, and then finally exiting later in the day as the precipitation starts to exit. How much freezing rain? The most impactful part of our area will likely be northern areas into Virginia, westward into the mountains, where possibly 0.2 of an inch or more will be a possibility. For the Triad, we're looking at around 1/10 of an inch, maybe as high as 0.2 of an inch. Usually we need 1/4 of an inch to cause some issues with power outages and downed trees and power lines. It does not appear that we get to that threshold. However, the roads that tend to freeze first are the bridges and overpasses, and those are the ones we'll have to watch earlier in the morning. I think the impact in the Triad is going to be relatively low or limited, but that threat will increase the farther north and west you go. Potentially more snow, perhaps up to 1 inch over Surrey and Wilkes County, a combination of snow and sleet, and a better likelihood for slick roads, especially those elevated roadways. Also, watch your step tomorrow. Sidewalks and steps, driveways and decks have a tendency to freeze first. Totals in the mountains about 1 to 3 inch possibilities there. So a cold day today, and even colder day tomorrow. I don't think we even get out of the mid-30s. We stay in the 40s the rest of the week, and our next rain chance isn't until Sunday.